They don't pray, "Help us choose the right man," but make known to us the chosen one, fully aware that it is the Lord who chooses and appoints. My dear brothers and sisters, today we celebrate the feast of Saint Matthias the Apostle. The first reading is about Matthias being chosen in the place of Judas, while in the second reading, Christ tells us, "You did not choose me, I chose you." In the very beginning of the first reading, we hear that Peter stood up in the midst of the community and said, "My brothers, we must choose from among our number." As the leader to whom the flock was entrusted by Christ, Peter took the initiative to speak. He says, "We must choose, not I must choose." He left the decision of choosing the successor of Judas to the whole body. It is not Peter, but the community who nominates Barnabas and Matthias. Although Peter had the right to make the decision himself, he sought to look for one mind and one heart to a consensus. This striving for unanimity is the sure guarantee of the presence of the Holy Spirit, the Spirit that unifies. The whole community, they prayed together, saying, "You, Lord, know the hearts of men. Make your choice known to us." They don't say, "Help us choose the right man," but make known to us the chosen one, fully aware that it is the Lord who chooses and appoints men to go and bear fruits. The drawing of lots, it shows that they did not think themselves worthy to make the choice on their own accord, but they let the Lord disclose his choice. My dear brothers and sisters, the feast of Saint Matthias reminds us of the radical trust the apostles and early Christians had in the Lord and the need to be fruitful. We might feel that drawing lots for choosing the man to replace Judas is arbitrary or capricious. But as Archbishop Laurie says, we see an ardent desire not to impose their will on God, but to discern God's will in this action. The church, the bishops, and the Pope, all of them are blamed by many for making arbitrary, illogical decisions. Like the apostles, we should trust in providence and be docile to the will of God in such situations. We ought to be able to say with conviction, "Thy will be done." The Feast of Matthias reminds us of the need to be docile to the will of God, for men do not define our destiny. It is the Lord who defines and destines. "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you and appointed you a prophet to the nations," reads Jeremiah 1:5. The choice of the Lord is not the end. He who discloses his choice tells us to go and bear fruit. Christ also tells us that we are appointed to go and bear fruit that will remain. As chosen people who have been appointed as prophets to the nation to bear fruit, let us inculcate the radical trust in God and strive to be a fruitful nation.